May 26th, and it is Memorial Day weekend, and there's a lot of interesting, there's a lot of interesting developments this weekend. The park is almost full, first of all, or at least it was last night, which I wish I would have gone ahead and filmed last night, but I didn't think about this. Because I have shown you the park when it's all empty and driving around, and I think it's really interesting to show you the juxtaposition now of the park being full. But the other thing that's interesting is that the Arkansas River and the Mississippi River are flooding. There's been unprecedented rains in Illinois and Oklahoma, and you might have seen the videos of the barges that broke free on the Arkansas River in Oklahoma or somewhere, and I think it was in Oklahoma, and slammed into the bridge and sunk, and because that's just how high the water is. Well, we haven't got it yet. Right now it's funny because everybody keeps saying, how can it flood when it's so low? But right now the river is low, but we expect Tuesday that it's going to flood. For a while there, it was rising so fast. For a while there, we were afraid that we were going to close the whole park Sunday night. But it seems to have slowed down a bit. And so what we're going to do is we're going to close parts of the park. We're going to close D section and most of A section and a little bit of B section. So we'll still have C. Oh, there's a great big horsefly on my dashboard. Oh my God, he's big. I hate those things. Oh, anyway, we're gonna still have C and B and oh my gosh, get out, get out, get out. Okay, I didn't want to kill him. I wanted him to just get out, but whatever. Sorry about that. You watched me you watched me murdering a bug. You didn't get to see the bug die, but you watched me murder it. Anyway, it was a huge, huge black horsefly. Those things bite so hard. I hate them. Anyway, okay, C and B, most of B will be open, and E will be open. E is kind of close to the water. They may have to close a few of those sites, but probably, maybe not. And reason why they're closing some of the sites is not so much because the sites will be underwater or the roads will be underwater, but the electrical systems will be underwater. So they're having to go in there and remove all the electrical transformer things or whatever. I'm probably not saying the right word. Anyway, so I have my report, which usually this is all the people that are in the park, and this is Sunday through Tuesday, and the line, it's a coincidence that the line is there for Tuesday, because that's not, the line is there because of a 3-day rule, but it works out. Anyway, and you notice there's nothing, because all of these are going to be closed, and so I have no cones to put out, but I do have to make my round, and I have a lot of people checking out today, so it might not look as full as it has, was yesterday. I hope it is, because I'd like to see it in the video. In its place.
from the notes in keys and chords. I wake up every morning, try to keep myself sane. I drink my coffee at the table. Nothing's there but me. Oh, I sing today. My guitar is in its place. I strum the
If this whole part, then I would have to go home for a little while. And I was kind of thinking if I went home for a little while, I might not come back. I mean, I love it here, but I'm so broke. And if I was in Hot Springs, well, I mean, my boss, Jackie, has replaced me, but she's got some other business going on. Maybe she could use me for that. Maybe I could pick up some extra money. Or, I mean, at the very least, I could still just hang out at Cedar Glades. I could hit up food pantries if I need to. And I would have Wi-Fi and cell signal. And I could better do some of the things that I'm working on right now. Because some of the things that I'm working on right now are, I am working on researching podcasts to do a podcast book tour for my book, History of My Art. And I am working on a online marketing campaign for my book as well. And in conjunction with that, turn that off. In conjunction with that, I am also working on marketing some of my art pieces, prints of my art pieces. I can't sell the originals until I get out of school, because I'll need them. There's a ranger pulling into the park. He's probably going to be looking for me. Anyway. No, that's not a ranger. I don't know who that is. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the prints. I can't sell the originals until I get out of school because I need them for senior reviews and stuff like that. Portfolio building kind of thing, to get my degree. And I might need them all the way through graduate school. I'm not sure. Anyway, but I also came up with an idea to revise my book with artwork, and that's going to take me a while, and it sure would help if people would buy my book to help finance the revision, because I'm going to need, I only have 2 paintings that fit in my revision right now, and I'm going to need to make some more. And they'll all go into my senior work. Oh, that would be, yeah. I'm excited about that. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. And I've opened my Patreon page, and I'm starting marketing for that. And I'm going to put links to all this stuff in the description here. And so you'll be able to find it. And, you know, if you want to, it's kind of like what Rembrandt and Van Gogh, these guys, I'm not saying I'm Rembrandt or Van Gogh, okay, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying artists like that, the only reason that they were able to continue doing their art, except for maybe Rembrandt, I think he was making a good living, but a lot of these artists, Van Gogh in particular, the only reason they were able to continue making art was because they had patrons. I think Van Gogh was his brother and maybe another businessman. People who believed in their art and sent them money and supplies to keep it going. Of course, Van Gogh his paintings didn't become famous at all until he was, I think, dead. And that's, normal from back then. Well, they didn't have marketing. Of course it would be normal. But look at those master paintings now, and the master artwork, and how we cherish it today. And it wouldn't exist if those guys didn't have patrons. So that's what Patreon is. It's a virtual, or, it's an online marketing platform, obviously, but it's also a way for patrons of the arts to connect with artists without a middleman, and support their art. If you think my art is awesome and you wish I would make more of it, then consider joining my Patreon page. If you like my videos and you want me to keep making more of them, and you want me to stay on the road where I can, my videos would be, imagine if I had gas money to go where I wanted to go. I would be able to show you all kinds of interesting things that I can only talk to you about because I don't have enough gas to get there. See what I'm saying? So anyway, so if you think that I'm interesting and you would like to see me show you better videos, then support me on Patreon. I have levels as low as $1 a month, and when you join my Patreon page, of course, you're going to get access. You're going to get special access to, I'm starting some blogging there that is not going to be available anywhere else. And you'll be getting emails from me at certain levels. You'll be getting gifts from me. Beginning with the second level and on up, everybody would get a copy of my book. A print, one of my prints on a card that I would hand write a card to you. Things like that. And also membership in my super secret Victoria's Vagabond Village tribe, and you'd be one of my tribe members on my Facebook page. And eventually I may move that to a more stable platform because a lot of people don't like Facebook anymore. Or I might just combine it with a Google group or something. But yeah, those are all the things where you can connect with me. And so, if you find any value in my videos, then please, like, subscribe, share. And I have, at the last time I looked, I have 39 subscribers, and that's not very much. And I need 100 subscribers to be able to set my URL for my YouTube channel. So if you could help me out, and help me get that 100 subscribers. That would be awesome. And, you know, if I get, I have set some goals on my Patreon page too. If I get up to a certain amount, then I'm going to have do a podcast and feature some of my top top contributors. I'll interview you in the podcast, and you'll be part of that. Not only, and the podcast won't just be about that. I'll do one episode for each of my poems in my book, History of My Heart, and we'll talk about that poem, why it came to be, and interview you. So that would be really interesting. And then at another level, if I get a certain number of Patreon level, then I will actually put together a camp out get together, and you can come camping with me. So wouldn't that be really cool? So these are some of the things in the works, and I hope that you think it's interesting. I hope that you think I'm interesting enough that you'd want to help me out. So anyway, like, subscribe, share. Peace. I'm Victoria.
I drink my coffee at the table.